Welcome back to the Danger Room.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Adam.
I'm Eric.
And we're glad to have you here. So this is the beginning of the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Green with Evil.
Yes.
Part 2.
This is a 5-part episode that is nothing. I paid for the whole seat. I only needed the edge, honestly.
Yeah, it was a rough ride in episode 1.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go back and watch that one if you haven't yet. And before we get into it,
After these messages, we'll be right back.
we're brought to you by Alchemist Cove. Definitely the best comic shop
Yeah.
I've ever been in.
It's one of the big ones. This is the Mount Olympus of comic book shops.
Anything you need.
Anything.
Trading card games, comics, table games, anything you might need.
Yeah.
Even the accessories that go with it. You need a pencil, they got it. You need dice, you need character sheets, whatever you need for whatever game you play. It's here at Alchemist Cove. 61 South, just past Roman Delight. Make sure you stop in.
Again, hey, you can get a pizza, chill out, play. You can
get a lasagna.
Prime locate mussels. You can get mussels and tomato sauce.
I don't know if they would love that too much, but anyway.
Yeah.
Make sure you stop in and check out the shop. It's the best that I've ever been in.
And we can't forget either. Brand new location.
Yep. And beautiful building. Stop in and check it out.
Yeah.
Ask him. Ask Xandar. Xandar, am I going to the prom with a geek? Please say no.
Excellent chance.
You go to the prom with a geek? Okay, my turn. Do I have a secret admirer?
Absolutely.
He knows everything.
Ask Xandar. Wave your hand and he speaks. Guess what he predicts, and the winner gets the special fortune read.
You will get a phone call about this.
Ask Xandar, the talking wizard game.
Definitely.
Now we get into episode 2. My first note, opening intro still goes hard.
It's never not going to go hard. It's the Power Rangers episode, or the Power Rangers intro, which is, again, iconic. It's nuts.
So for those, just tuning in, the Rangers lost their first fight.
We are, 14-1 right now.
Yeah, as a kid, I didn't sleep the night after the Rangers lost.
The only time that I ever had the same emotional damage is when Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker for the very first time and ended the streak.
A third and 5 to The Undertaker! Brock Lesnar into the cover, hooks the leg, the streak is over!
And those who are watching know what I mean.
We open with Jason. He's looking through the wires in the command center and just slams them and angrily says, "Man, I can't wait to get my hands on the Green Ranger."
Yeah.
Bro, he just beat the shit out of all of you. Billy and Trini are trying to fix Alpha. Billy's using absolute nerd vocabulary.
And he's fixing him with sparklers.
Yeah, he does get him working, though.
How does he know this tech?
Everyone's happy except for Jason, who says we still need to find a way to save Zordon.
Yeah. Zordon's still out, and I think it's hitting these guys hard.
Yeah.
It's hitting them pretty hard.
We show Rita. She decides she wants to give Tommy the Sword of Evil.
And this is when we get that quick little backstory.
Yeah, we get the Sword's backstory about an evil knight who used it to beat Zordon in a fight. We see footage of Zordon looking like an absolute dude in battle with some dark knight.
Mm-hmm.
Rita tells Tommy he'll remain on Earth until further notice. She then yells from her rooftop that he needs to keep his identity as the Green Ranger a secret. He then yells back up to her, "Whatever my Empress commands." Way to keep it on the hush-hush, guys.
Also, when you were saying about he needs to keep it completely secret, Bulk and Skull show up and he proceeds to shoot lasers out of his eyes after yelling at the top of his lungs, Yeah, anything you want, my Empress.
Yeah, they show up. They're thinking they're going to bully Tommy, and oh boy, are they in for a rude awakening. Bulk and Skull tell Tommy they're owed an apology for the confrontation they had earlier in the first episode.
Yeah.
Tommy, who wants to keep his identity as a Green Ranger a secret, flashes his green eyes and then uses his green power of electricity to shoot them into a dumpster.
Raiden style.
Keeping identity secret? Check.
Yeah. Also, you did it to probably two of the biggest loudmouths in the school. You don't think one of them is going to go back and be like, yo, you want to hear something weird?
Jason, who at this point is punching a punching bag held by Zach, says, "Man, I wish I knew who this green guy was. Maybe it's the new kid who showed up there and wears green all the time." So he says,
he's hitting that punching bag, and Zach, being the friend that he is just taking these shots.
Blows to the chest. So he says, "I can't get him out of my mind."
Gay!
He says he wears a costume like ours, but Zordon never mentioned anything about a Green Ranger. Zach asks Jason if he thinks he's the one who destroyed the command center. Jason says, "It makes too much sense, man. I can't wait to get my hands on this guy."
Also, obviously, he destroyed it. It's kind of obvious. He's the only one that went in there.
Billy the Nerd, Alpha, and Trini are fixing the command center. And Trini asks if Billy can fix it. Billy says, "I need time." And Alpha says, aye, the one thing we don't have.
Thanks. Through this entire arc, there's a lot of pressure put on Billy, who's just a high schooler.
Yeah.
Who's just like, Also, he is in high school, but let's look at the facts. He created a flying Volkswagen Beetle. He fixed alien technology. He also... he's fixing the entirety of the command center. Is this kid really in high school?
Kimberly runs into Tommy in the hallway. He's wearing a green see-through net shirt with a sexy green wife beater underneath.
And this is when I start to question a few things. So he's wearing a green fishnet with the wife beater underneath it, green.
Yeah.
And also, he wears it later too. He has a green pair of pants. Now, all of them for this whole
And a green bandana.
and a green bandana sometimes. All of them up until this point have been color coded. Kimberly doesn't at one time think, "Hey, he's wearing green." That bothers me.
So she goes on to say that he missed their date the other day. She got worried.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy says, "Hey, I'm a big boy. I don't need you to worry about me."
Yeah.
Kimberly asks if something's wrong because he's acting like he's upset with her.
Mm-hmm.
He asks if it occurs to her that he might have something on his mind.
Yeah.
Newsflash, you're not the center of everyone's universe. Kimberly says, "Well, excuse me for living," and storms off. What a pick-me.
I didn't get that. That wasn't a real proper response to that.
Yeah,
Excuse me for living.
She's dramatic. Yeah.
Cheerleaders.
It was the 90s.
Cheerleaders.
Yeah, cheerleaders. We cut to Rita, who says, "Once Tommy has a sword of darkness, he'll be mine forever."
Mm-hmm.
Goldar says the sword of darkness is something we need to earn.
Yeah.
So they decide they're going to give Tommy a test.
Yes.
Against putties.
Right.
So Eric and his tall friend ask if they can go watch. Rita and her crew are walking along a mountain ridge. Mm-hmm. The Green Ranger, who's walking along a beach, says, "Did you summon me? I'm at your service, my empress." I'm going to learn how to talk during this episode.
It'd be nice.
It's gonna happen.
Hooked on Phonics may be an answer. Remember, good phonics skills can make a difference.
The Green Ranger asks if she summoned him, and he says, "I'm at your service, my empress." I nailed it that time.
There you go.
Is it time to crush the Power Rangers? They tell him that he needs to earn the Sword of Darkness, and it's time to do battle.
So
putties attack.
I have an idea.
Gotcha.
I want to test Tommy to see if he's really ready for the sword. Oh, so you're like, are you gonna have him fight like 5 monsters at one time? No, I'm gonna throw the putties at him. Well, didn't he beat them before he had all the super evil powers? Like, he threw a trash can lid at one. So I don't know if this is a real test.
Yeah, is it even a test at this point?
It's just, well, like, the putties are like...
So the putties attack him. Tommy's doing well until one of the putties gives another one a boost, throwing him into the air, and he kicks Tommy in the chest.
That's revenge.
Tommy gets up and he goes to work, doing a jump kick and then a sweep and then a punch. He strikes a pose and stares at his fist.
Yeah.
He runs at the last putty. He jumps, throws his crotch into the putty's face. Hurricane Rana's him. Which makes me ask why he stared at his fist.
Also, praise be to the guy in the camera. That was one hell of an angle in that Hurricane Rana.
Yeah. Stares at his fist to do a move. Must have been a trick. He defeats the last putty. Tommy gives a signature Green Ranger laugh and tells Rita, "You command and I obey, my Empress." Rita tells him that he's earned the Sword of Darkness.
Also, it kind of switches a little bit from the Tommy Kimberly will they won't they to now the Tommy Rita will they won't they.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, all right, I see what you're doing. Them weird ass pigtails might be getting to you, buddy.
So Tommy takes the sword and does a couple of awesome moves with it. He holds it in the air, shooting out green lightning. Man, I hope no one's watching because he's doing a terrible job of protecting his secret identity.
His secret identity should be out. It's no longer a secret. What are you keeping secret at this point?
Jason runs into Tommy in the school hallway, telling him, "I know I said I'd work out with you later, but something came up. How about a rain check?" Tommy, being an absolute weirdo, says, "Sure, I understand." Then when Jason says thanks and turns around, Tommy shoots him with his power coin, teleporting him into a prison cell on the moon.
Yeah.
In Rita's castle, Jason moves through fog in a jail cell.
Yeah.
Good.
Real quick, I want to point out here, Jason, wearing all red, walks up to Tommy, wearing all green, and says, it says this thing, but the guy who's most out to get the head of the Green Ranger has now looked at the Green Ranger doing the same thing that he's doing, and it doesn't click. I can't stress enough how much these kids wear the same color as their Ranger outfit.
But you know what's never happened yet? There's never been a weird instance of Tommy and Billy, because Billy figures it out right away, I guarantee.
He has to. The dude just fixed an alien robot.
Jason in the prison, he tries to touch a bar that zaps him. He then tries to use his communicator to reach a team. No one can hear him.
Yeah.
He tries hitting a couple times with his finger. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. Goldar shows up and starts to laugh at him. Jason reaches for his morpher. Oh no, it's not there. Turns out Goldar has it. Jason tries using his communicator again. I don't know why. Still doesn't work. Goldar says, "I told you it wouldn't work," and shows him his morpher. Jason goes to grab it, but Goldar yanks it. Not quick enough.
Oh, almost had it. Oh.
So now, as a kid, maybe your favorite Ranger up to this point, depending on who you are, is captured. The leader of the Rangers.
These guys
can't get out.
Ass kicked.
It's not going well.
This is not going well.
It was a depressing moment for us. I'm sure it cut the commercial right then.
I think it has to.
As a kid, you're like, "Where's my sword? Where's the toilet scrubber?
Where's my toilet scrubber?"
We cut to Zach and Kimberly, who are hanging out at Billy's garage with the flying Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
Zach says they better get to the command center, and they hop in the car, and apparently Billy just lets them fly it all willy-nilly whenever they want.
Who has the key? Does everybody have a key?
I guess. Kimberly says, "I hope you know what you're doing," and Zach says, "Me too," insinuating he's never flew it before.
Yeah. And there's a large chance that they're going to die before anything happens.
So they're flying through the air, and Zach says, "Man, this is the only way to fly." Kimberly replies, "Whatever," because she just replies, "Whatever," because she's still being a pick-me.
Yeah. Diva.
Anyway, Tommy's really got her down.
Yeah.
Bro, they didn't even hang out.
This is like, man, for poor Kimberly, like, I feel like she pushed it all in on Tommy, and like,
They didn't even hang out.
there's clearly, I'm the hottest girl in this school, and he's not.
And he said, I'm not the center of everyone's universe.
Yeah. And I said to him, well, excuse me for living, and he didn't get it.
He just let me walk away.
He just let me. Why would you do that?
She says, Tommy has changed. And Zach says, we got bigger problems to worry about. He actually understands the gravity of the situation.
Unfortunately, this is no longer a high school situation. This is a life or death. One of your guys is kidnapped. Alpha's still messed up a little bit. Zordon's gone. And you're like, he didn't go on a date with me.
Anyway, so they fly into the command center, which apparently still has some type of hangar door that they can drive through.
Yeah.
Billy's there, and he tells them that they just have a couple more wires to connect, and they'll give it a try. Alpha says, keep your fingers crossed.
Yep.
And they push the wires in and push a single button, and then the crystal ball turns on and shows Tommy doing awesome moves with his new sword.
Yep.
Zach
Pete
says,
Blade.
Zach says it's time to nail him and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Alpha says, the computer is locked onto his energy field. And Zach says, all right, let's morph. Get this green dude. The others say they need Jason. They try to reach him on their communicators, but no luck.
Yeah. Also, Zach takes a moment here to kind of step in as the leader.
Yeah.
And they all look at him like, are you a
Yeah,
moron?
like, we need Jason.
What are you talking about?
Your dance foo is not going to work.
Yeah. Stop dancing around. It looks stupid.
So Goldar, we cut to him. He's still laughing at Jason. He's still taunting him.
Yeah.
Jason goes to try a couple of moves, but Goldar catches his fist and squeezing it, making him drop to one knee like my grandfather always used to do to me.
I can't.
No older male in your squeezed your hand and made you like, stop. All right, that's just me. Why did my grandfather do that to
Can
me?
you maybe edit that out? That was a little weird.
He knows what he did. I'll show you once I get into the afterlife. I was talking to my grandfather.
Oh, I got you. Down.
All right, so Jason's on the ground. He does that awesome kip thing where you roll onto your back shoulders and you flip up onto your feet,
Which no one can ever do. I look like a shot seal when I try to do it.
Yeah, I tried it at my house when I was watching the episode. I absolutely ruined that pair of underwear.
Yeah, I think you didn't do that right at all.
So he tries a couple of moves, but he can't hit Goldar. Goldar then grabs him by the throat and presses him against the wall, lifting him into the air. Jason, who's still fighting, to no avail. Goldar just drops him. He falls to the ground, looking scared.
Yeah.
Goldar flexes and laughs.
Also, I think Goldar probably thought at one point, like, when he's, like, fighting Jason and Jason's on the ground, if I'm not mistaken, this is the episode where it starts, like, Goldar starts stabbing the ground, and the only thing that I can think of is Goldar is like, why the fuck do we have this fog machine? This is the worst thing. It doesn't make any sense.
Spoilers. We cut back to Zach, who asks Alpha to contact Jason and tell him to meet up with them as they're going to fight the Green Ranger. They all morph.
It's morphin' time.
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Then they teleport in, and who do they begin fighting?
Who? Yeah.
That's right, the Green Ranger. Do I look awesome?
Yeah, because you're wearing green. You know, I didn't realize it before, but that mask is super realistic, especially with the Velcro ripping in the back.
It's exactly my size.
Huh?
I'll save that for bedtime with my wife. So, They start fighting the Green Ranger on the shoreline as they show a lighthouse in the background.
Yeah.
This makes me think about something.
Okay.
Not actually sure where Angel Grove's located. They seem to be like maybe northeast. In the United States, they got lighthouses, but also they're like west coast. They have a ton of different biomes.
Canada.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tommy's taking it to him with his new sword. Things aren't going well for the Rangers. He makes lightning come out of the sword and then stabs it into the ground, and trails of explosions make their way towards the Rangers and explode them backward.
Yeah. That always got me. That was always a weird one. Like, what? When they get hit and the stuff comes out,
sparks.
The sparks.
Yeah.
Why? It's clearly fabric.
Because it's fucking awesome.
Well, I'm just saying. It's fabric.
So then Rita turns to Eric and the rest of her cronies, and she tells them she has a surprise for the Rangers. Tommy tells the Rangers that he's going to finish them.
Uh-huh.
The Rangers summon their Zords for some reason, which Tommy's not even big. They're just going for overkill right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Also, this is an odd idea because the last time they were in the Megazord, Tommy just went in and threw them all out on the ground.
Right. Then when they get it together, I really feel like they were like, all right, you got to watch that door.
So then they form the Megazord.
Uh-huh.
Megazord sequence has been initiated. Megazord activated.
Without
Jason. That's what I was about to say. Without Jason. I thought he was an integral part of the Megazord.
He's the Black Lion in the Voltron team.
Yeah, to me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was possible.
Because when I was watching it, I kind of thought to myself, well, wait a minute. So the only time that these things come out is if their respected ranger calls them.
Apparently that's not the case.
So when you don't have Jason and he doesn't call the T-Rex and the T-Rex just appears, like, that's kind of like a flaw, because what if the T-Rex just decides one day, fuck it, I'm going to destroy everything.
So they blast the Green Ranger, and he then teleports away.
Right.
So we go back to Rita, who tells Eric and his friends that she won't accept defeat. Eric tells her
I feel like there's a name for that guy. That's not my name.
Eric tells her that they haven't lost.
Uh-huh.
They still have Jason.
Uh-huh.
Jason, though, is still trying to use his communicator to reach the Rangers, while Goldar continues taunting him.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how many times he's going to push it before he goes, it's probably give up on that for the rest of the night.
It's like, you ever get into a place that there's no service for the phone, but you still try anyway? Stop.
So Goldar pulls out his sword and walks towards Jason. Cut to the Rangers. They're back at the command center.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha says he's locked onto something, and they ask if it's Zordon.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about how strong the Green Ranger is. Then all of a sudden Alpha locks on to Zordon.
Yeah.
Zordon tries to tell them they must free the Green Ranger from Rita, but no one can understand what he's saying, just us, the viewer.
Again, it's...
Goldar drops Jason's morpher on the ground and tells him to come get it, which is actually
Like
a pretty boss move.
like a bitch.
That's a boss move.
He's like, easy.
Jason does an awesome roundhouse kick and reaches for the morpher. Goldar strikes just in front of it with his sword, stopping him from reaching it. Then he kicks Jason onto his back and waves his sword around in front of Jason. To be continued.
Weirdly.
It is odd.
But something that should be noted, I feel like in this episode, as a kid, when you're watching it, you get a little bit of a glimmer of hope, because Tommy backs down. This is the first time Tommy backs down.
Yeah,
After the Rangers get together, it's
Without
a W.
Jason.
Yeah, without Jason.
Yeah.
It's a W for the first time for them. And I think it kind of gives them like, okay, well,
Yeah, maybe we can do this.
Maybe it's
we can do this.
possible.
If we had Jason
yeah.
or Zach, everyone's like, hey, if we had Jason, it would have went better.
Yeah. But Zach
Yeah, he
takes
did a good
one
job.
for the
Yeah,
team.
Did a good job. And that's it for episode 2 of the show.
That's
And
2.
also episode 2 of our series that follows the Green Ranger
story
Evil
arc.
Yep.
Yeah.
And please like and subscribe, and you'll find these shorter episodes on YouTube.
Yep.
And on Spotify, they're going to all be edited together in one long 2-hour, however long it is, episode. If you just want to listen to it straight through, it'll be edited for you on there.
For all those who have that Spotify.
Spotify and other places you can get podcasts, but mainly Spotify.
All right.
And we'll see you next time. That was The Danger Zone.
Subscribe.